You know who this is. Alright, so let's see what these guys were talking about. Okay, alright, pause. Alright, lots of stuff going on here. So, if y'all remember correctly, the last thing we did was we got to Riften. I don't know if y'all remember that little fiasco. That was fun, getting to Riften, and then not being allowed in, and then getting in and stuff and things happening almost immediately. So, these guys were talking. I don't even remember what they were talking about, but let's find out. Let's see what they got. What were you talking
Mule
about?
told me that it isn't this bad. Mule's brought me nothing but safety and peace of mind. And some lessons with the blade.
I don't know you.
Oh.
You in Riften looking for trouble?
Just passing through.
Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Alright. Sure.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Yeah.
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Sweet. Alright.
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
Alright.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Sure thing, pal.
Seeing you around.
Alright, so what? Alright, so I don't need that marker anymore. Let's go ahead and take that off, because those things annoy me. What do we do? How do you get the marker off? Remove it. There we go. Okay, so here we are. We're here, guys. We made it. We've already talked to Maul. Ladies. Cat's going crazy. We've already talked to Maul and everything. So I saw someone going here, into Aaron's house. Let's go see who that was. Go see if we can figure out their conversation.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Her? Jarl is a her? No, I saw a dude, another person come in here. Was it you?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike.
Hello, Aaron.
We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end.
Please join us.
See, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Alright, tell me about Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I am kind of hoping to join them.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Aaron to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Let's try that again.
I've been
No!
My travels have taken me from
Skip,
High Rock
skip,
many
skip,
years
skip,
ago.
skip,
You and I are alike.
skip,
See,
skip. You've already heard all
Riften is
that.
my great
Okay.
beast to be. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Cool. You got another mission for me
Maven
that way?
Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Cool.
Safe travels.
You got it. Alright. So she's the protector of Riften, eh? Cat, get down. Skittles. Get down. Get down. Things I gotta put up with. Okay. So what else we got?
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I am tired of hearing that.
When you borrowed the money, you
In
said
the
you'd
old
pay it
form,
back on
we've-
time and for double the
I
usual fee.
consider joining up myself.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter and
Where
not...
are these vampires coming from?
What?
We need to wipe them
Are you
out before
telling me
things
you
get
robbed it?
worse.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
What did I just miss?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Are you kidding me?
You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire.
Think so, huh?
She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Let's talk to Sapphire, huh? Already getting stuff happening. I think Sapphire's with the Thieves Guild, if I'm not mistaken.
People of Riften,
Uh-oh.
heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Alright.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibi Blackbriar. Ah, well. I recently approached Sibi Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibi half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Somehow you can end up with Frost. Probably how this mission ends.
Is there something I can do for you? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me.
You look creepy.
In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I can do that.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Your eyes are jacked up.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such
You're
a
a jerk.
horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is
No, I'm
supposed
not
to have
interested.
3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Alright, was not interested. Not interested in your special drinks
Excuse
either.
me, I have
My
other
skill
things
in
to attend
battle
to.
is unmatched.
Gosh,
Fortunately for you, that skill can be
didn't
bought.
mean to pull that out. Why does that keep coming out?
If you've got the... What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
Arcane fire.
If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
Maybe. What else?
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
What else?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
What else?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Okay. Is that it?
Come
Thank
back
you.
and see us again.
Whoa, Lydia. Hello. Hello there. Is there anyone
Yeah.
else in here? Oh
What's your
yeah,
problem?
obviously.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Likely, since I'm pretty sure you're with the Thieves Guild. Crap! Well, didn't mean to come down here, but here I am. And nothing of interest for me. Dude, calm down. I'm not gonna take anything.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
I didn't say a word to you. Nope. Oh yeah, speaking of books, that reminds me. I was rewatching my episode from yesterday, the day before, whenever I recorded it. Mira smiles upon you. Traditional